guys, how you guys doing today? Hopefully you guys are having an amazing 1st of July. I know I am. We're up a couple $100 on the new funded. And I'm not gonna lie, this trade recap shouldn't be the trade recap that it's about to be. Bro, yesterday I got my funded, right? I'm gonna tell you guys a little story. I'm gonna talk to you guys like you guys are my homies. So yesterday, you guys are my homies, but yesterday I got a funded, right? So I'm like, hold on, bro, let me freaking come to the camera, bro. My bad if I look like chop this all over. I literally just woke up a couple like 30 minutes ago. Anyways, right? I get the funded, right? And then I'm like, okay, how do I even like do this, bro? Because like as soon as you log on the Tradevate for the first time, everything is gonna look so overwhelming. But for me, it didn't look quite as overwhelming. I don't know. I guess the first time I found out about Tradevate, which was like a year ago, I looked on it. I was like, wow, bro, this trading shit looks crazy. But like now, when I went on it, it wasn't that as overwhelming. Anyways, I went on it. I'm like, okay, what the hell am I looking at? So I had one of my homies hop in a call with me, and then we were just talking about it. Like he was helping me how to like configure shit, how to set my limit orders, how to set my market orders, how to set my take profit and stop loss, and I had to do all that shit in Tradevate. So today, when I take my trade, I take my trade on freaking on TradingView. I see that I can't have my stop loss or take profit like how I can drag it on, regular paper trading. So I'm like, oh shit, like what if I fucking like bro, like I forgot how to do it. So I'm literally going on Tradeovate. I'm going on. Hold on, let me show you guys. My account number's not there, so we're straight. So I'm literally going on Tradeovate, right? And I'm trying to figure out how to do this, and I'm literally like clicking the sell limit, and I'm figuring out like little by little, right? I'm literally figuring out. So when I get to like the buy limit for like my stop loss, not stop loss for my take profit, is I get set up. It gets set right here. So I'm trying to drag it, but by the time I drag it, I already get stopped out in freaking profit, and I'm like, bro, mind you, like a person would be happy that they won this trade, bro. Me personally, I'm not, bro. I'm low key not even happy. One, because the trade went in my direction. Obviously, this was the most classic, like, most like really just the most textbook short I could ever ask for. That I've been back testing the back, like, bro. When I see this setup play out, it's genuinely insane the amount of like data I've collected and how like certain I am that this will 100% play out. Not 100%, but you know what I mean. And the fact that I got stopped out in profit. Yeah. But however, I was able to set my stop loss to break even. So I stopped it to break even because we were already displaced enough for me to go break even. So I'm like, okay, calm, bet we already hit a liquidity pool. So I'm like, okay, we go break even. I figured out how to go break even. When I figure out how to put my freaking take profit, bro, I get stopped out in profit because I'm trying to drag, bro. Hold on, let me show you. So say for example, right? Say for example, like we have this, right? I just figured out about this now, so this shit was kind of crazy, but this is for limit orders, right? So just imagine this is market order, right? This is my take profit. So my take profit was right around like somewhere where yeah, it was literally right here. So I freaking click back on TradingView and I'm like, okay, but let me drag it all the way down here. I get stopped out and I literally hear the order filled. I'm like, bro, dog, are we serious? Like, are we so serious? But yeah, and these orders, literally these right here. Yesterday, as soon as I got my funded, I was just in the call with my homie, literally just like trying to like put an order in on TradingView so I could like reject it to just see if like they were all linked. So obviously, as you guys can see, this was all literally last night at 12 in the morning, and then today, this was what you call it? These are the ones that got filled right here, the two right here, and that's the one I won. So boom, booyakasha. Anyways, bro, that's pretty much it, honestly. That's literally pretty much it. So let's talk about the trade recap. That shit kind of pissed me off. I'm not like mad, but I'm just like, bruh. Like we all know I would have won this shit, bruh. But it's okay. You feel me? It's okay. I'm gonna work on my stuff. So later we'll what you call it? I mean tomorrow we should be good. Anyways, coming into today, I woke up really late. I'm not going to lie. I originally had the my bad. I originally had the idea that I wasn't gonna trade because one, we had Powell speaking. So I was like, bruh, do I really want to wake up and trade? So I was like, nah. But I ended up waking up. I tried to sleep in. I ended up waking up at like 9:45. So I'm like, damn, bro, I really can't sleep in because like my body is so used to waking up at like 7:30. So I was like, okay, bro, let's just get up And let's see what the charts are. So I was on the charts, literally on my phone, just seeing what we can have here. And what do we call it? I'm not gonna lie, longs were playing out pretty good. Um, Coming into today, genuinely, I didn't even have like a predetermined bias. This was just straight off of order flow. That's what this recent trade was, to be honest. Um, but honestly, coming into today, it does look like we are bearish, bro. Like obviously, as you can just see, we're just respecting bearish PD rays. We have doji candles, and on top of that, we're just in a insane downtrend, which is honestly beautiful because now since we're at all-time high conditions, we are literally retracing back, and that is something I literally love. Like I just love to see. We ended up filling in this new week opening gap, which was kind of crazy because that was my target for yesterday. But anyways, that's not the point. That's just something I just peeped right now. The new week opening gap is somewhere right. Yeah, it's right here somewhere. Anyways, bruh, my bad. I'm just like so heated. Not heated, but let's come up onto the 5 minute. This is really where everything got to bacon. ES. These pairs were so uncorrelated for the longest time. It was kind of crazy. But ES came up. We took a pre-market high, not pre-market. We took a 8 o'clock high with all these equal highs right here. On top of that, we also came up and took our London session highs. These longs were looking pretty good in the first place because one, we ended up respecting the first PD array that was presented to us within market open. Obviously, it is way before the macro, way before my trading time, way before we even have an SMT. But listen, I also have a strategy that has to incorporate with 5 minute PD arrays getting respected and 1 minute entries. Works really freaking good. Anyways, so yeah, I was looking at this PD array get respected as well. We ended up respecting it. On top of that, I was going into the 1 minute. Obviously, executions are on. Executions are on, so obviously you can see I didn't take no trade. Executions are on. I honestly did not find any entry that I liked whatsoever. So now let's see if we can honestly find an entry together. If there were to be one, usually the first thing I look for is like a nice SMT, because that really like confirms everything that I'm looking for. Um, let's see, we have a low, then a lower low. Damn, so I don't really see no SMT, but within this 5 minute PD array, we ended up changing 5 minute steady delivery, and then damn, I low-key don't see no like really good entry, like genuinely speaking. Oh, this was Jolts. This 10 a.m. open candle was Jolts. Like we just ended up inversing this gap and then changing the state. So I mean, I guess an entry could have been presented off of here just to London session highs, but like I said, I don't want that. And then I guess probably like way before, we also had this gap fill off of this continuation change in the state since it is accumulation. So I mean, yeah, that could have been like two presented gaps. I mean, two presented entries. But even if I entered off of this one, genuinely speaking, and I put my stops like below here, not really below here, like maybe like on the body, and then like targeted London session highs or honestly Asian session highs, I would have got stopped at break even multiple times because as soon as we displace high, I'm going to break even because I'm already assuming that we should be safe. And on top of that, we respected this gap, so I would assume we would be safe. But but I mean, yeah, that would have been like the trade for longs. But I'm kind of happy that I caught shorts. Hello. Okay. Excuse me. Wait. Whoa. Alhamdulillah. Excuse me. My bad. Anyways, I'm kind of happy that I caught shorts. So let's talk about the shorts place because this one was kind of textbook. I'm guessing this was during freaking Powell speaking, but I didn't know. I was really just looking at the charts. I thought he was only speaking from 9 to 10. This trade was at 10:26. So yeah, bruh. So anyways, okay. Anyways, price comes up on ES, sweeping out London session highs. We did not get that on ES. I mean, we did not get that on Nasdaq. So what did we in turn make? A bearish SMT. So with that in my mind, right? With that being said, we made that SMT. On top of that, what is the first thing I'm looking for? Whichever one looks more volatile or more closer to the other pairs of draws liquidity that I'm looking for. Which one was the closest one? Nasdaq was the closest. Excuse me, Nasdaq was the closest one, so Nasdaq is going to have more volume towards that other draw on liquidity. I'm like, okay, bet. Let's go in the 1 minute. Let's see what we have. We ended up invalidating this honestly, we ended up invalidating this first fair value gap, and I usually count these two because sometimes we'll invalidate this and respect this one to continue higher. It's for continuations. But as soon as we actually inverse both of them, I was like, okay, only thing I need left is a change in the state and a gap fill. On top of that, for honorable mention, we ended up coming in disrespecting this little gap, and on top of that, we ended up making a breaker block. So that's beautiful by me. So on top of that, I'm like, okay, that's all I want. We ended up making a 5-minute breaker on top of this. So within the 5-minute breaker, we ended up having a change of the state and a gap fill. So what did I do after I got the gap fill? Your boy entered. Stops above this first gap right here. Just mainly because it's like all of this is just um it'll be balanced price action actually now, but my stops are always above like the biggest gap, like high, just for protection. And then as we displace, I lower my stop loss just to minimize risk. And then eventually, when break even is time, when it's time for break even, it's time for break even. So this was my trade. I was literally originally targeting. As soon as we had this massive displacement, I originally just wanted these lows. Honestly, I wanted 8 a.m. lows. On top of that, I also wanted these regular hourly lows. I think this was not previous day lows. This was never mind. I thought this was weekly lows for today, but it's not. My bad. My bad. But we also got lows of Friday that I wanted of inversing this gap. So I mean, yeah, and that was pretty much it. I entered, and then from there, I was really trying to figure out my stop loss, my take profits. I got stopped out in profit. Um, I ended up learning how to go break even, so I ended up setting my stop loss right here. And then as soon as we displaced, taking out this 8 a.m. low, that's when I went break even because I was expecting a rejection to come up and probably fill in this gap, which is what we did. Um, and then from there, um, that's literally pretty much it. I ended up getting stopped out in profit when I shouldn't have. This trade should have definitely went longer than what it was supposed to. This trade should have won, should have booked all my draws. It's pretty unfortunate, but I mean, hey, I am up on the day, but it is an unfortunate up. But anyways, I'm not gonna beat myself up over it. It's always part of a new learning process, and yeah, I mean, tomorrow, what do we have tomorrow? We have non-farm employment. Okay, so today is NFP week. So damn, today's NFP week. So we'll see how tomorrow comes, but I know Thursday I'm not gonna trade at all, and Friday I'll probably trade. It's the new news Friday, so we'll see how markets want to be. But anything besides that, I'm gonna go enjoy my day. This was crazy. Up 400 on the new account. I'm not really worried about the price because at the end of the day, this is a demo account until literally I pass or fail. So I'm just trading as a demo account, and yeah, we'll just see what happens. So I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. This is so embarrassing, but tomorrow we should be straight. Like next trade I take, it should be straight on my take profits and stop losses. So hopefully we should be good on that. And yeah, I love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm out. Peace. Oh wait, bro! I forgot to mention, bro. We are almost at 100 freaking subscribers. Hold on. Let's go to my freaking YouTube, dog. We are almost at 100, bro. I forgot to mention this, dog. We are almost at 100 freaking subscribers, dog. Wow, my recent video just did 100. Wow, that's kind of crazy. But anyways, dog, we are almost at 100 freaking, bro. 70, bro. I'm not going to lie. When I genuinely say this, when I came on freaking my YouTuber, I did not expect to touch over 10 subs. I'm being like, I swear, I'm being so serious. I did not expect to touch 10 subs. Although my journey, my goal was in 2025 was to grow my social media and be consistent. That's what I'm doing. I do feel like I can up the content, so I do want to try to up the content on my TikTok as well, and honestly on my YouTube as well. So now it's gonna be like, now we're on like a funded series instead of Journey to Profitability. Is gonna be probably like Journey to Profitability like funded series or something like that. Journey to Funded, yeah. Anyways, what was I gonna say? The point is, we're almost out of freaking 100 subs, bro. Dog, when I came on here, I did not expect to touch over 100 followers on my TikTok, let alone almost 100 subs on YouTube. So if you guys really do like exactly what you're saying and like the way I'm talking, like the way I'm like gay to you guys, I love it. I'm not gay, but you know what I mean. Please consider liking and subscribing, cause you guys have no, like, every time I see a freaking new subscriber, I genuinely get hard, like genuinely. Like if you're above the age of 18, bro, like I get hard, bro. If you're 17, we could work it out. But if you're anything below 16, I don't get hard. Just disregard that. But anyways, the point is, wow, bro. I don't know. Is this so crazy? Like we're almost out of like. Man, I'm just imagining like 100 people just watching. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, damn. Anyways, if you guys really do like the content, please consider liking and subscribing. I love all you guys so much from the bottom of my fucking heart. And let's get this profitability together. Let's get this funded together. Let's just not even think about the money that's going to be made. Let's just think about the result that I'm just going to produce throughout time, and just learn how to get better within the markets. But other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you guys. Peace out and give me a smooch. Mwah.